and welcome to the Primary Source Media. I am your host Ousman Fanneh, and this is the podcast where we invite in poets and aspiring poets to come to us and talk to us about their passion for poetry, what really motivated them, their journey, and of course, how their words can impact the society and the younger generations. So, today with me, I have the ambitious poetess, a poetess whose writing has been touching souls with powerful writings. So, we are going to talk about her story, her work, and of course, what poetry really means to her. So, let's begin. Ambitious, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you for having me, Mr. Fanneh. I go by the name Aja Aisatuba, alias the Ambitious Poetess. Currently, I am furthering my education at MDI, studying International Relations and Diplomacy as a course. Yeah, that's a brief introduction about me.
Okay. So, we'll move on to our first question. That is, how do you first started writing poetry, and then what gave you the inner zeal to boldly take up that pen and then start writing, and who or what really motivated you?
Yeah, thank you for that beautiful question. First, I didn't have the zeal to write my own poems. Then I love to recite other people's poem and then read speeches on assembly days and gatherings. But then I was like, people in my school were like, you have the voice to recite poems, so why not you go and start doing poetry? My English teacher was the first person to tell me this. Why not go into poetry? So I was like, but I don't know how to write my own poems.
Okay.
I don't know how to start even writing a poem. So how am I going to go about it? Because I cannot keep reciting other people's poem and then I cannot claim it is mine. My conscience won't let me. So there came this guy by the name Omar Drame. Yeah, he motivated me into picking up the pen and write my own poems. Because in his words, which I will never forget till date, he said, no one was born with the pen. So that is how he started helping me to write my own poems step by step,
Okay.
word for word, until I'm able to build a poem. So my first poem was about my mom and my dad, but then it was more like a speech.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that Umar guy, he saw something in you.
yeah, definitely.
It was like, you are good. You can be,
Yeah,
you know,
so he
good at
wanted
it.
me to show the world that I have
Okay.
the talent for poetry.
Yeah.
So that is what I just did.
So he wanted you to show the world what you have. So about
Yeah.
poetry, like what are the topics that you write about, and where do you usually find your inspirations? Like,
Mostly I read about pain because that is what made me go into poetry at most. Yeah, so most of my poems are about pains, about my life, about the discrimination I face from out there.
the hard times and the hard moments.
Definitely.
Okay.
Sometimes I draw inspiration from music, at times from my favorite artists, at times from my favorite poets, at times from my favorite writers. It's a whole lot.
Okay, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you turn those emotions, pains, and the likes into writings through which people can relate to?
Yeah, I just sit down, reflect on myself, and then compare my pain together with the pain of these people who inspired me. The pain of this my favorite poets, my favorite artists, and then I compare their life to my life, and then that is how I write my own poem
Like you started building inspirations.
from them. Yeah.
Okay, so who are those your favorite? Can you name me one favorite, artist or poet?
Yeah, my favorite poet till date is Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Okay.
Yeah, he's a well-known poet.
Wow. So how about your favorite artist?
Those are Ghanaians.
Wow.
We have Kwame Eugene, we have Kim Promise,
Okay.
a lot of them. Yeah.
That's very nice. Okay, so onto the challenges and also growth. You understand?
Yeah.
What are the challenges you face as a poet, and how do you deal with those, challenges and writer's block?
Well, at first, I didn't want to go in for poetry poetry was like a last option for me. Then I wanted to go in for journalism, but due to some issues, it didn't go well. I wanted to go in for acting too, because I'm a very good actress, but that didn't go well as well. Then poetry was my last option, so I said, okay, hence this one will work for the meantime. Then let me go in for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I started my poetry journey.
Okay, like poetry came as a form of like, you voicing some things that you were going through.
Yeah, voicing out my pain, how I feel. I just wanted the world to hear me.
Okay.
Even though sometimes I feel invisible, I wanted the world to see my visibility.
Okay.
And know, yeah, I'm also talented and can be ambitious too.
Okay. That's very good. Okay, so now we are moving on to, the next question that says, do you think poetry can create change in the society?
Definitely.
Okay.
Poetry can create change in the society. Because through our voice, through our pen, through our writings, we can pick up a topic that you know that yeah, it's rampant in the society. And then we write about it and recite about it. That way our voice will be able to reach the government, and through that it can create a greater impact. Our voice can make the government change their ways also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it is more like you serving as a single voice for the masses.
For the masses, yes. We serve as a voice for the voiceless.
Wow, that is very good.
Yeah.
So now, what are the goals? What are your goals for future poetry? And is there any dream project or collaborations you would like to do?
Definitely. I'm working on many projects. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm working on the day my pen talked is a future project I'm working on.
Okay.
The cage bat, my mission on art.
Okay.
There are a lot. And also I want to do collaborations with aspiring poets and other poets.
Okay, that is good.
Yeah.
So, would you like to recite for us one poem, sorry, like, for us to hear today?
Definitely. I will recite my favorite poem.
Okay.
That was my first ever single poem, and I love reciting it wherever I go. So here it goes.
Okay, let's have a listen.
Invisible girl.
Okay.
I am that girl with the name tag invisibility, looking up to the wall for visibility. But no, the world can't see my visibility till I progress and conquer success to assess their assets. I am that invisible girl who strives hard through my tribes, no not ending lives for my motives. See, sometimes I just want to be alone, be locked up like Goldilocks, think like Tinkerbella, smile like Bondita, sing like Cinderella, rock like Rockstar from Ghana, promise myself like King Promise, pen down my thoughts like Savage Youth. I must admit I am under the spell of poetry. Come on. I just want to show the world that I can be visible, incredible, meticulous, mysterious, and of course, ambitious. Hey, listen. I'm now ready to show the world that. Sorry. Hey, listen. I'm now ready to be the little miss who can miss everything coming my way. They say I'm crazy, probably not changing, but yeah, that's okay. On the contrary, speaking of me, I'll let them be because this poem is my auntie. Now let me abbreviate, just so you can relate. No, not to manipulate, but to congratulate so we can jubilate. Well, here comes my favorite part. Just like Kiss Daniel, I live the life that I love and I love the life that I live. Like Ruga, I continue to cook that thing. Like Rema, I drop the banger like Kwame Eugene. I didn't come here to play like Cherno Gay. I'm not gay, and like Omar Champion Cham. I'm more than a champion.
Wow, that's very nice. Wow. So thank you, the ambitious poetess. Thank you for being with us today on the Poetry Hour. And your words have been inspiring, and it has been inspiring as well.
Yeah, thank you too for having me.
So to our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and join us for more updates with storytellers and also poets as well. I am Ousman Fanneh, and this has been the Poetry Hour. And thank you for tuning in. Be sure to learn, to also listen and keep creating. Thank you so much.